Doing a little bit of blacking out on F-150. Had to move my paper over. Okay, so I'm using the plastic dip because I've been reading about it. So far it's turned out to be just like they say it does exactly what it says it's supposed to do. The reason I'm able to peel this off like this is because if you look at, let me see, get my phone out. If you look at the photograph of a Ford emblem with the blue part is separate from the chrome part on here. So if you push on it, you can see it wobble, but I'm not going to push on it right now because I don't want to mess with my finish. So basically there's an edge here, and an edge along there, which allows me to peel the plastic dip off. I started out trying to mask everything off because I thought, I know what the directions say, and I just don't think I'm going to go that route. I thought I'm just going to mask it off. But I decided not to, and just go this way. And I have me 2 little sticks and a skewer, and a shish kebab skewer and a chopstick. And I've trimmed them each differently so I can use them in different ways. Excuse me. So the next thing I want to do, this is chrome and that's blue, and then this one here is chrome. Going to get it started. And this takes a little bit more time getting the small one started than the wider one because you're worried about dinging the other part. The thing is, if you ding it and screw it up, just peel it all off and start over again, which I'm not I'm not much of one for starting over on anything. Oops. Okay, so the next would be on the letters, because that's the way that I want it. Now, if you want yours differently, you can do it any way you want to do it. You can leave the whole thing black, which I started to go that direction with the whole thing black, because immediately when I sprayed it, I thought, ooh, that looks good, or better. If you have a white truck, you can do this in white, whatever color. But the thing is, this truck is all black, and if you see here, the grill inserts are all black. Everything on this truck, I have blacked out bumpers, everything. And yet, they put the Ford blue oval on here, which I know there's some purists who say, but it's the blue oval. Well, that's fine, but it doesn't look right on a blacked out truck. In my opinion, that's my opinion. Your opinion may differ. I just want to show this so that you'll know that you don't have to spend a bunch of time to do an exactly perfect tape job on this. Perfect weather for this. Nice and sunny, about 75 degrees. Don't be afraid to do this to your truck. I mean, most people say don't copy mine, but I don't care. You're probably not in the same, probably not even in the same zip code as me, so it won't matter. If you like this, do your truck the same way. You don't have to be too gentle with it, because like I said, if you mess it up, you can just do it all over again. And it's not like shooting real paint where you have to sand it down. This is awesome. My son Ethan told me about this plastic dip stuff. I thought, yeah, whatever. Okay, let's move over to the other side. Do I'm trying to use this same masking paper, and you don't really have to mask it all, but I'd recommend it. I would recommend it. And I put about 4 coats on each time, so it looks real good. Get some more tape. I know this plasti dip will peel off your paint job, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it this way. And every time I look at that chrome on the side of an all black pickup, I'm thinking, you couldn't have blacked out that chrome. I mean, I know you guys want to advertise your Ford products, and I like Ford products, but really, you couldn't have blacked it out. Okay, I've been shaking this for a while because we've already made a couple of passes, so I've already tested it too. What you have to watch out is sometime that, get up here in the light, sometime that little orifice right there will gum up with this plasti dip, and then when you go to spray it, go. So to make sure you clean it. Don't try to hit it all at once, because you'll end up with a run and you'll be unhappy with it. So while that's drying a little bit, you know, you can shake the can some. See, it's starting to haze over a little bit. Doesn't look quite as shiny. I'm not much of a person for excessive zooming, but I'm going to get you a little bit closer so you can watch that paint cure. Today we're watching paint dry. When I get this done, I'm going to clay bar this truck. I know it's a brand new truck. Just picked it up last month. The first day of January 2020. And it was clay bar because whenever I got it, you know, it was washed, but you can run your hand across the paint here when it's clean, and it feels a lot different than the vehicle my wife got. She has a 2014 Sport Explorer, and you come up and touch hers, it's glassy smooth. We clay barred it last month, and it turned out beautiful. Okay. Now we have all our color, and I believe that's a heavy enough coat right there. Just once it dries well and it cures, the paint cures, you should be able to rough this up in between here and start pushing it. It'll ruffle up and roll off just like it did on the front grille. And then you'll end up with something, of course, I'm not peeling any of that chrome off, but it's going to look just like that. Instead of being the blue oval, it's going to be the black oval to match a black truck. In my opinion, I think it looks a lot better. What do y'all think? Better or worse? I'll go over here to the undone one. You can see how the chrome just kind of looks out of place. Now what you can do is you can actually, on the other side, you can go in there and you can peel the plasti dip off just a lariat, or just leave it alone. I'll probably leave the whole thing alone, but you can see right here, it's a vast improvement. I don't care if anybody knows my truck's a lariat or not, but I think I'm going to leave the whole thing black. I'm going to leave the whole thing black. And then maybe later I'll do the wheels. It's supposed to be all blacked out. Got running boards that are blacked out, mirrors are blacked out, windows are blacked out, tonneau covers blacked out. Ford F150 did area. Alright, I appreciate y'all watching. Just another thing I'm doing to the F150. It's mine. I'll do what I want to do to it. Make it the way I want to make it. See y'all in the next F150 video.